3. Let's do it. So I've been all over the place. I've been to 3 Targets and 2 Walmarts, and I cannot find these. This is yet another set of figures that I will be ordering. Not that I'm complaining, in all honesty, I'm not. This is happening right now. Really, it's been happening for about 2 years now. Anyways, I've done a lot more ordering over the last 2 years than I've ever done at any other time. And so I'm becoming very accustomed to the idea that rather than waste my time and gas on toy hunts, because why, what I dislike more than finding nothing during toy hunts is missing out completely on certain figures and having to pay the exuberant overcost that it will take to get it from private collectors and so on and so forth. So that's just the way it is. Who all do I want from this line? Well, I found Tobey because at the Targets that I've been at, there was one Tobey, some Sandmans, and a bunch of MJs, and that is it. That's it. Literally it. This is the only Tobey I've come across in all of those locations. So, bought Tobey. I of course want Tom, I want Andrew, and I want William Dafoe. Those are the 3 left in the line that I want. I'm cherry picking the line. I don't need Daredevil without a costume. I don't need Sandman. I just don't. He's an incredibly basic figure. If I do want a Sandman, I want something with a little more than he is full sand form. And I just don't care to get that MJ. I like this MJ. She's fine. And I very much like the guy that's currently playing Daredevil. I like Daredevil a lot. But do I need business suit guy and sweater girl? Not really. So I can't see myself needing them for the shelf. Needing Spider-Mans, like 3 of the great movie Spider-Men, that's different. So, yeah. Anyways, I got Tobey. Let's check him out. And there he is. Tobey. No Way Home. Like almost all the others. Something's going on with the licensing issue in this line. I don't exactly know what's going on, but it has something to do with Sony and Andrew Garfield and whatever. So while all of these figures are from No Way Home, Andrew Garfield is from Amazing Spider-Man or something like that. I have no idea what's going on or why that's a thing, and I heard that's part of why the 3-pack did not come with the face sculpts. But whatever, we got them now, so that is what it is. We're back to these again. That's 2 lines now that I've seen released on these classic cards, which is making me feel, personally, like this is it now. That we're going 100% card collection, retro card look in the Marvel Legends line for a while. And I'm okay with that. I like these, to be fair. I don't keep my boxes for the most part anyway. Like, the only boxes that I've really kept are here and there, far and few between, and mostly stuff from the Motu lines. So that is what it is. Turn them around here. We've got this. We've got a picture from No Way Home. No cross-sell, so you can't see who's in this line. You have to either know or look it up. If a kid finds this is the part that blows my mind. If a kid finds this randomly and looks at the back, he'll be like, oh, there's 3 Spider-Mans. And that's it. But what's ironic is that if you look up the line, he's not even in it. He is not in the line. This gold plate here, Spider-Man, he's not even there. So, like, the picture doesn't help anybody actually figure out who's in the line. And there's no cross-sell to tell you who's in the line. We need the cross-sells. And if we don't have the cross-sells, we don't need a movie poster. We need at least an artist representation of the people that are in the line. Because you can't get this Spider-Man in this particular line. It's not a thing. You get the final swing of Tom, not this. So, yeah. Let's open him. With great power comes great responsibility. This is my gift. This is my curse. Who am I? I'm fracking Tobey Maguire. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Yeah. Look at him. Look at that face. That is good. That is good. That is solid. Now, I will say this is not a No Way Home face. But I'm actually okay with this because as far as I have anyway, this is the best one I've seen in terms of his face sculpt for something like this. And I would rather have the younger one here so that if I wanted to play out certain scenes, I could take his mask off and he could be the Tobey Maguire that I grew up with, the Spider-Man that I seen. I watched this movie, the first one, in the theaters. I went 7 times. I'm not kidding. I went 7 times to this. It was like, literally, I went on a Friday night after school, saw it first time. Then I went again. Then I went again. Then I went again. I just kept going. I loved this movie. And I still like all 3. I said it. All 3 Sam Raimi movies. You could argue that they're not all the same quality, but I don't care. I liked all 3 of them, and I still do even today. So, this guy is solid. He has the same fundamentals that we're seeing in all other Marvel characters right now. He's got that good elbow. He's got this good fist. Yeah! Fist! He's got this hand. The, hi, Spider-Man, shake a hand. I don't know. I don't know what that is. What is that hand? Is that climby wall hand with an angry fist? Like, is that what we're doing here? Are we doing this? Are we doing the climby wall hand? If that's his climby wall hand, he doesn't have a second climby wall hand, so when he climbs walls, he will punch you. I don't know. I really don't know what that's about. But it's fine for what it is. Both arms, of course, have that elbow. Is this so he can be like, guys, I don't know. We're like, well, I don't know, guys. I'm kind of worried about this. I'm kind of worried about it. I don't know. I like this part right here. I really like that. I think that's good movement for Spider-Man. Of course, we have the T-pose and things like that. We have all that bend, which is fantastic. We have the thighs that turn, which is great. I love those. I love those. I really don't like it when they get rid of these. We have the knee, and he can kick his own butt. He can kick his own butt. Now we ask the question, Tobey, do you got a butt? We're going to look at you butt. Oh, it's not perfect, but Tobey has a little bit of junk. He's got a little bit of junk. Not much, but he's got it. I love all of this. This is very well done. I mean, it's very well done. Look at, that is really good. There's like a tread kind of feeling here throughout the entirety of it. All this blue is not just a simple blue. It's got kind of a lift, like a, I don't even know how to explain it, just like a tread-esque material. And then all of this is like lifted. All the webs are lifted. They're not just painted on there. They're not just silver. They come off. You can run your finger across it and feel that it's lifted off the figure. And the spider is too. The spider is definitely part of the mold. It's lifted off of him, which is fantastic. He's got a lot of bend like this. Oh my gosh. My back. My back. Oh no. I'm sorry, Tobey. I'm sorry. Oh, that's fantastic. That is fantastic. Can you brood? He can't be complete sad Tobey. He can't. He can look up Tobey, though. I see things. Awesome. Fantastic. We've got his ankle goes up like this. Ankle goes down like this. And I don't... Oh, well, it does have a little bit of rock. Never mind, it does. Okay, I was a little worried. He does have rock. That's fantastic. Now, let's check out the next. Let's pop the head off. Boop. Oh, that was really easy. That was like really easy. Super easy. And his head doesn't feel squishy. That is a fantastic face. Look at that. Look at that. That is so good, man. Yep. Spider-Man. Spider-Man head. Come on. Focus in on the Spider-Man. We'll push the button. Oh, look at that. That is fantastic. That is so good. Okay, let's do it. Dang. Okay, the Spider-Man head went on there pretty tough. But now that it's on there, he can look up. He can look down. He almost feels like he's... There we go. That's better. Now he's more right. So, do you see the neck joint? Kind of goes forward and backwards. Does the neck turn? Hold on a minute. Oh, come off. If it does, it just barely does. And I don't want to mess with it too much to make it turn if it's not actually meant to turn. Either way, Spider-Man head. There. Fantastic. That is the Spider-Man movie I grew up with. Look at that. Look at that. You know, I have not owned this Spider-Man since many years ago when I bought that super ridiculous articulated Spider-Man that had all those different joints of articulation where even his fingers moved. I haven't had him since then. Having this again is fantastic. He's got a punch, and he came with 2 web hands. So he's got web hands, he's got punch, and he's got climby hand, and he's got Tobey head, and he's got spider head, and he moves fantastically. This is so cool to think I have Tobey Maguire now to put on the shelf. Like, this is fantastic. So surprisingly enough, Spider-Man has been one of my all-time favorite heroes for as long as I can remember. There are certain heroes that stand out in my life at different points in time. But then there are certain heroes that just run the gauntlet. I have never not liked Spider-Man. Ever. Like, literally ever. He's been one of my all-time go-to superheroes forever, and I love him to death, but I have a very high standard for Spider-Man. I don't like to put a Spider-Man on my shelf that is not fantastic. Literally fantastic. Case in point, what Spider-Man is on the shelf right now? Not many. Like, at all. Let's go see. Let's do that. We haven't done that, like, literally ever. So I'm going to pick this up, and we're going to come over here, and we're going to go up to the shelf, and that Spider-Man is on the shelf because he's magnificent. That's it. That's it. I have a black suit Spider-Man that's tucked away. He's still in the totes down there. He will be unpacked at some point. It's a slow process to get everything unpacked from the totes. That's it. I want a perfect original suit Spider-Man, like the best one that I can get that I feel really hits, but I don't want him to be too removed from the rest of the collection. So since I am running Marvel Legends, I want the best possible Marvel Legends Spider-Man up there. On a personal note, out of every Spider-Man I've looked at, that looks to be the 2-pack with Spider-Man and Spinneret. I think that is the best Spider-Man currently on the market, Marvel Legends, that you can obtain, as far as I can see. And I've noticed it on Big Bad Toy Store going for like $54. I think it's time. I think it's time no longer to put it off. I think I want that Spider-Man, an amazing Spider-Man for the shelf that gives me a perfect Spider-Man on the shelf. And I think that's the one to do. If you have a different opinion, please say so and I will look it up, because I want the best possible Marvel Legends Spider-Man on the shelf that is an amazing Spider-Man, a spectacular Spider-Man, or whatever you want to call it, a web of Spider-Man. I want the comic book classic costume Spider-Man. Now I have seen, and I don't know if this is the same line as Marvel Legends, I think it might be a different line, I'm not 100% sure, but there's another one that I saw that's like an amazing Spider-Man first appearance where he's black and red. I almost bought that just because it's so wild that it was black and red and it's like an original thing, and I thought that was really cool, but I held off on it because what I want is the absolute Spider-Man. But this guy right here, he goes on that shelf. He is fantastic. Like, wow, that's good. Like, I am legit impressed with just how good that is. Movie Spider-Man, Sam Rami, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man added to the shelf. I honestly don't think I could be happier. Like, there's almost nothing that I can complain about, in all honesty. He looks fantastic. He fell down. Added Tobey Maguire Spider-Man to the shelf. So good. Later on.
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.